standing at an imposing 6 feet 8 inches tall, weighing a lean 265 pounds, and boasting a staggering 85.5-inch reach. Henan, the natural-born finisher Ferreira, is a towering figure who has quickly become one of the most feared heavyweights in mixed martial arts. Yet, what makes Ferreira's journey even more remarkable is how he went from humble beginnings as a security guard and construction worker to becoming a champion with jaw-dropping knockouts that leave crowds speechless. Henan's story began in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, where he first stepped into a jiu-jitsu gym at the age of 23, an unusually late start for a professional fighter. However, from the moment he began training, it became clear that Ferreira was a natural. With his exceptional size and athleticism, he overwhelmed opponents early in his career, quickly earning the nickname the natural-born finisher. The early days dominating the regional scene, Ferreira wasted no time making a name for himself in the Brazilian regional circuit. His fights didn't last long. One brutal knockout after another announced his arrival as a serious threat. Standing opponents crumbled under his relentless pressure and thunderous strikes. One of his early highlights came when he unleashed a perfectly timed short left hand that sent his opponent crashing to the canvas. Ferreira's unique combination of size, power, and aggression made him a nightmare in any position. But it wasn't just his striking that stood out. Ferreira also had natural grappling instincts. His jiu-jitsu game developed quickly, allowing him to secure wins via submission as well. In one fight, Ferreira showed off his grappling prowess by locking in a slick triangle choke to force his opponent to tap. His ability to finish fights both standing and on the ground made him a problem for anyone he faced. By 2019, Ferreira had compiled a record of 5-1 and decided it was time to take his talents to the United States, making waves in the US. Renan Ferreira moved to the US in 2019, determined to make a splash in the international MMA scene. His aggressive fighting style, which relied on devastating knockout power and unrelenting pressure, translated well to larger promotions. However, Ferreira's rise to prominence wasn't without controversy. One of the most memorable moments of his early international career came in a bout against Fabricio Werdum, a legendary veteran and former UFC heavyweight champion known for his world-class jiu-jitsu. Early in the fight, Ferreira landed heavy shots on Werdum, forcing the veteran to shoot for a takedown. Werdum secured a top position and transitioned to his signature triangle choke, seemingly putting Ferreira on the brink of defeat. But Ferreira showed incredible grit. Just as Werdum appeared to have the submission locked in, Ferreira managed to free himself and land devastating ground-and-pound strikes, securing what seemed like a TKO victory. Controversy arose when replays revealed that Ferreira had tapped once while in the triangle choke, a gesture Werdum claimed was a submission. As a result, the bout was declared a no contest, leaving fans debating the outcome for weeks. Despite the controversy, Ferreira's stock only rose. His next fight saw him face Stuart Austin, a dangerous opponent with a background in judo. Ferreira showcased his striking dominance, landing a clean 1-2 combination that knocked Austin out in just 30 seconds. It was a chilling display of power and precision that reminded everyone why Ferreira was called the natural-born finisher. Highlight reel knockouts. Ferreira's next bout was against Jamal Jones, a heavy hitter with a reputation for putting opponents to sleep. The fight didn't last long. Early in the first round, Ferreira landed a devastating front kick to the face, followed by a brutal knee that left Jones unconscious. The knockout was so violent that commentators described it as one of the most spectacular finishes of the year. Ferreira's ability to connect shin to chin with pinpoint accuracy made him a highlight machine. The PFL Season and Setbacks. In 2022, Ferreira joined the Professional Fighters League, PFL, a unique MMA organization with a regular season and playoff format. Fighters earn points for each victory and bonus points for finishing fights. The top 4 fighters in each division advance to the playoffs, with the ultimate winner receiving a $1 million prize. Ferreira entered the PFL season as a tournament favorite, but things didn't go as planned. He suffered a decision loss to Clinton Abreu, a seasoned grappler, and later struggled against Michael Andrzejczak, a protege of MMA legend Mirko Cro Cop. Both fights were declared no contest after his opponents failed post-fight drug tests, but Ferreira's momentum had been derailed. By the end of the season, Ferreira was written off by many as a bust. However, the Brazilian giant wasn't ready to give up. He spent the offseason refining his skills, focusing on his striking technique and improving his fight IQ. 2023, a comeback season. Determined to prove the doubters wrong, Ferreira entered the 2023 PFL season with a vengeance. His first fight against Tafa Scheffel ended in spectacular fashion. Ferreira landed a crushing overhand right that sent Scheffel to the canvas in just 50 seconds. It was a statement victory that reminded everyone why he was a tournament favorite. Ferreira advanced to the playoffs, where he faced former UFC fighter Maurice Greene in the semifinals. Greene, known for his striking power and long reach, was expected to give Ferreira trouble. However, the Brazilian's newfound patience and counter-striking skills proved to be the difference. After avoiding Greene's early attacks, Ferreira landed a perfectly timed right cross that ended the fight in the first round. Even John Jones, who cornered Maurice Greene for the fight, praised Ferreira's performance. "This guy has a bright future," Jones said after the fight. Winning the PFL Championship. In the PFL Finals, Ferreira faced Denis Godzilla, a two-time combat sambo world champion with a reputation for finishing fights early. Godzilla started strong, landing heavy kicks and taking Ferreira to the ground, where he attempted a series of submissions. But Ferreira weathered the storm and emerged in the second round with a vengeance. A perfectly timed cross-counter from Ferreira dropped Godzilla, and a flurry of hammer fists sealed the deal. Renan Ferreira was crowned the 2023 PFL Heavyweight Champion, taking home the $1 million prize. In his post-fight interview, Ferreira delivered an emotional message. "I want to thank my family, friends, and coaches. None of this goes unnoticed. I've worked my entire life for this. This goes out to everyone. Believe in yourself. Trust your dreams, and you will accomplish it all." The Bellator acquisition and cross-promotion Superfight. By the end of 2023, the PFL made headlines by acquiring Bellator MMA, setting the stage for a cross-promotion event featuring champion versus champion matchups. Ferreira was matched against Ryan Bader, a former UFC title contender and Bellator heavyweight champion. Despite Bader's accolades, including wins over legends like Fedor Emelianenko, Ferreira entered the fight with supreme confidence. It didn't take long for the Brazilian to oppose his will. Just 20 seconds into the fight, Ferreira landed a devastating pull counter that knocked Bader out cold. The victory solidified Ferreira's status as one of the most dangerous heavyweights in MMA today. The next chapter, King Kong vs. Godzilla. As 2024 approached, Ferreira's next challenge loomed large. The PFL announced that Francis Ngannou, the former UFC heavyweight champion, had signed with the promotion. A clash between Ferreira and Ngannou, dubbed King Kong vs. Godzilla, was booked for October 19th. At nearly 35 years old, Ferreira is entering the prime of his career. Once an underdog from Rio de Janeiro, he now stands on the brink of MMA greatness. Can Renan Ferreira defeat the most feared heavyweight in MMA history and cement his place among the sport's elite? Only time will tell. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below on who you think will win between Ferreira and Ngannou. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update from Sport Gold.